Hi, people, that you're not gonna hear this because no one's even watching. Okay, so.
Oh, they're gonna hear it on my end. I'm recording it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
People,
I am
I don't
also
know, man.
recording this.
Everyone I know is just starting up Twitch, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm next.
Yeah,
The fuck, I'm next.
I'm next. I'm scared.
I am next.
Join us.
Join
Eh.
us.
One of us.
One of us.
One of us.
We started saying that at the exact same time. That was perfect.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm planning to keep my virginity in check. It can't get too powerful with the whole streaming situation.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
All right. This time, let's hope that. Let's hope that I hit more than twice. Well, actually, for your sake, you may not hope that. But all right, let's let's go ahead and start.
Let's just hope I don't sound like an elephant going through the woods.
Like you did previously.
Yes.
All right, so last time where we left off, you were deciding which way to go. Either continue onward, where in the general direction of where the person you're following, the twin sister of Vale, your cat compatriot, continue on the pathway that they were heading down, or as in continue down the way that they turned, that you know that that's, after following the scent of them with the aid of a lizard folk, continuing off the road in the direction that she went, or continue with the road and hope that eventually at some point she made it there.
Um, we have a hard choice ahead of us. Do we want to hope for the best? Or go out there and most likely die?
Oh, death.
You would prefer death. Okay. That's one for death. Vale, which do you think? Should we continue down this road or go into the woods? Vale is dead. Alright,
Vale has left this world.
bookworm.
Well. Okay.
The brain cell. Oh
Already
shit! I
back
snatched
to
the
the-
last one.
Bookworm, what do you think? Should we go into the woods, try and find this little shit, or
My
do you want to go into civilization?
honestly, it depends on how much supplies we have. If we need to stock up, then I say we headed into town.
I think we're good. I have enough bullets.
Not the exact supplies I meant, but
We have a couple days worth of rations. We have enough stuff to set up camp. I think we might be good. The real question is not of supplies, but more of, do we want to do this or do we not want to?
Okay, well, I'm back.
Hi.
I just closed Streamlabs and, ended my stream. I'm not doing it today. It's wrecking my computer.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah, so you guys can stream. But anyways,
And we've got a recording afterwards.
yeah.
did you catch everything that I was just, sulking in the bag?
Yes.
Mm.
My poor cat is crying. What do we want to do?
Last time before, Vale got into the bag, he agreed that, probably it's best to head back to northeast on the path and just hoping that she's probably in whatever location she went to.
Yes, but we're doing this democratically. So it's one vote, two to death, and one vote to head to town. Naka?
I hate to tie it up, but I say town.
Alright,
So this is where we flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
Please
Well,
do not
we-
split the party.
To town
We
or
have-
Well, first of all, declare your heads or tails.
no, I think we already decided. Nakai and Vale kind of wanted to do their thing.
Are we? Are you saying that we're splitting the party?
Please no.
No. No, I've not said anything about splitting the party. I said we're doing it democratically on how we're going to go out.
Well, I was wanting to go back to the town.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I said I
Fuck.
wanted to refrain from death.
Oh. All we
Oh.
heard was death.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
might
see.
cut out.
Okay.
That's
I,
yeah, no,
I
that's not your
want
fault.
death.
I was like,
Ah.
I think we should refrain from death, and he's like, oh, death we go. I was like, oh, okay. He's oh no, I wanted to go back to town.
All right.
alright. Okay.
Hmm.
So, oh, I have a viewer. Hello. Probably this bot. Anyways, so we all agree we're heading uptown.
Yes.
Oh, to the northeast. I don't think we're heading.
So, well, you all decide. I could go either way. So, we begin walking up north. I have Vale in my bag. Nakai is in the middle,
Yes.
and Echo is in the back.
Yes.
West.
Yeah,
PM.
I'm still here.
Ah.
I heard, yeah.
Oh.
All right. So you are continuing on the path, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. Well, you rewrite your direction and continue onward on the road to the town. You actually weren't terribly far off when you turned off, because by the time it becomes nightfall, other than nothing generally happening over the course of your travels, you evidently aptly dealt with the bandit problem. And yeah, so in general, the travel is rather uneventful, but by the end of the night, you do reach the next town. Or not the end of the night, the end of the day. So it's about evening now. You've been walking for several hours as you come to the edge of the town.
Alright, we should probably find somewhere to rest. Is there a guard, like any guard? What do we see when we're heading into the town?
Well, there are a few guards present, obviously, considering this is a fairly large town. And when you do approach, they do kind of seem a little bit surprised at the fact that there is anyone coming up this road. And well, in general, it's not particularly well. I wouldn't say that it's well defended, but I also wouldn't say that it's kind of open. It doesn't have walls, I'll say, but it definitely does have guards and specific entrances that you should go to, and defensive towers, things like that, to generally protect from the wildlife or any would-be attackers, from the thickness of the jungle. And in general, the town is, I wouldn't say ragtag, but it's not like the structures there aren't. They don't seem as permanent as you might think for a town. I mean, they're made of wood and simpler materials rather than stone or reinforced with that kind of thing.
So
Well-
it looks like it's like an encampment that has been put up recently.
An encampment that was put up, and then just kind of over time became more of a steady and sturdy place. A more permanent location.
One second.
As you enter town, what do you guys want to look around and do?
So I'm gonna walk up to the guardsman.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as we have just come from the southwest road from this town,
Mm-hmm.
northeast for us,
You were heading northeast, so yes, it would be the southwest.
and I'm going to approach and just say, we took care of a few of the bandits. Turns out there's some lizard folk. You may want to. It's a small town of them, deep in the woods. Can't miss them.
He looks at you and kind of, without turning his head, he looks at you with just his eyes. And he kind of gestures towards, without saying anything, he gestures towards one of the buildings in town.
I don't know.
Vale kind of
And
pops his head out.
Does this building look like a tavern at all?
It looks closer to some kind of, what's the right word? Some kind of office of a type. Maybe a station would fit better. Probably some variety of police station or guard station, where someone who would be higher up, who would be able to convey this easier, and talk to you without breaking format, would be able to talk with you about that situation.
Alright. Well, our first goal would probably be, do we need to rest? No one took damage at all.
I am pretty hurt. I would like to
Yeah.
rest.
One of you took damage.
I mean,
I took damage by 3 lizard folk because you left me.
and I also
Okay.
took 2 damage because you hit me in the face.
Took
You're
more
the one
damage
who-
than you.
You're the one.
Yes, I
You're the
know.
one who got us hurt.
You're the one that shot a gun to wake us up.
Vale looks over at Nikai and kind of has his like arms out and stuff for you to like help him out of the bag.
Oh yeah, I'll help him out.
Like a small child.
He
Let
like
me
kind of
out.
pats.
Oh.
He pats like in his
Um.
clothes and it's like, thank you.
When I take you out of the bag, I'm gonna reach in my bag and give you that book I told you about.
Thanks. And
Do you still have the
he doesn't
title of
have
it?
the title of it?
Do you still have it, or no?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, I can just give it to you really quick.
Wits.
Yes?
Is there like a little garden in this place?
Voice. Yes. There is a garden here. There's a small little
There you go.
park area. It's generally not really a farm, but yeah, more of closer to a garden. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
just where
so,
kind of a communal growing area.
so
I'm gonna
before we
vibe
get
there.
before we get off track, actually,
Good vibe.
should we not follow this guard's instructions and warn them of the bandits?
We should go over to wherever they pointed, that house over there that you conveyed, and we should let them know about the lizard folks and tell them that we can understand and they probably will still attack.
Yeah.
They're not dumb and they're just scavengers.
Alright, so I guess Visha is going to take the lead over to the guardhouse.
All right.
This can only end badly.
I am accompanying Visha.
Okay.
I reluctantly accompany Misha.
Okay.
It's like, do I really
Oh, you all
want
be
to?
following
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
proceed the story. Me, garden time.
Everyone.
So Echo does break off from the party here and looks around for heads to the garden area. It is in general a very open town and easy to see down each of the roads. And there's not really a set like, oh, this is the main road. All of them are fairly wide open and it's, kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
All right, you guys head towards the guard station. And you head in, and yeah, it is clearly the guard station. There are weapons pretty much everywhere. Doors kind of to the left and the right, and a counter to your front with another few doors behind it. There's really no one at the counter right now. You don't see anyone there. But there is a bell on the desk.
I think I'm too small to reach it, so.
Yeah, I'll just hit the bell.
Okay, you hit the bell, and it makes an odd noise. Rather than making a typical ding sound, it makes more of a... Well, it's actually really hard to hear. You can tell that it's making a noise, but it's odd. And you see someone walk out. You see the back door open, and you see the top of a little head, and you're like, what? And it comes up, and you see the shape kind of move over, and then you see a big beak just poke up from under the desk, and it squawks something at you. You can't really tell what it says, and it seems to be waiting for a reply of some variety.
Can I reply with a squawk?
Vale hearing the squawk, he's gonna like hop up onto the counter top.
Okay.
Just like
You hop up there and you see it's a Kenku that's across that's at the desk, and they're very short. They're kind of startled by you jumping up on the on the counter like that. But
hello.
yeah, it's squawk something at you again.
Meow.
Oh.
Do you have anyone who speaks the common tongue here? Visha's
He turns
gonna...
around and goes back into the room behind.
Vale's just gonna slowly push the the bell off the counter.
Visha's just gonna look at her just like, don't you do it, you little shit.
I'm just gonna look at Vale and smile.
I knock it to the floor, just making eye contact with Visha and just like hearing her say that and just like knocking it down.
Yeah.
I pat Vale's head. Good job.
I'm not the first to commit a crime here. Lovely.
Vandalism. Breaking property.
Yeah. All right. And someone else comes out. No, okay. Well, first you hear some more squawking in the background, kind of a little bit, as apparently someone knows how to speak to this bird, and then you hear someone go, okay, and they come out, and it's your typical, just a normal human. They're not buff or ripped or small or anything in particular, just very average as they come out, and watch chat is ridiculous. Sorry.
Wait, watching chat?
Watching my chat.
You have
Anyways,
viewers?
I do, yeah.
Oh shit.
Anyways, as they come out, they come up to the desk and they pick up the bell that you pushed down onto the desk and just kind of look at you because there's only one person on the counter and that one person happens to be a cat, And so they just kind of look at you, Vale.
Do it again.
You do it again. and then he's just kind of like, can you get off the counter, please?
I'm just gonna pick up Vale and
No, I just reply back with a meow.
Can you get your cat off the counter, please?
I'm just standing back enjoying this.
I would be forced to remove them myself.
okay.
I hop. Like hearing him say that, I hop down.
Okay.
I don't want him touching me.
It's just going through my mind. I'd like to see them try.
I'm
Throw a
I'm
dart at him.
Push.
I'm sorry, my friend here seems to have caught the case of the stupid. We came here to inform you.
Probably got it from you.
Hmm,
Well, maybe.
we came here to inform you that we took care of some of the bandits on the Southwest Road. Not all of them, and we wish to inform you that they are lizard folk, more scavengers than anything, really.
That's a bit odd, considering, well, how much have you been told about the bandits and the proof that we have bandits around the area?
We have just been told that there's been bandits along the road.
We have a bit more information here. By any chance, did the bandits have feathers of any variety?
They had some on their arrows.
What color were they?
Multicolored.
Because on almost all of the recovered, quote-unquote, recovered vessels that were sent out there were the remnants of some kind of light plumage of some variety. We might... I don't think those lizard folk are our culprits, but... thank you for dealing with them if they did attack you.
Well, is there any way we could help out with these other bandits? Which
Well,
is just
I'm sure you could, but it might take a little bit more investigation. I'm not sure. We don't even know where they showed up from. We've never had anything like this sort of threat. We believe them to be, how do you pronounce their names? Some kind of bird people of some kind. From the elemental plane of air, but we are not sure how they could have gotten in.
Well, looks like you may need someone with a little bit more magical information. My friend here, Nisha's just gonna turn over and look at Nakai, knows a lot about things. He's a pretty big bookworm. If we would be willing to help with the investigation for a price.
Of course, you would be paid for your work if you aided us.
Well, I think... Well, perhaps it'd probably be a good idea while we're here to get some introductions out of the way. My name is Victoria. You can call me Visha.
Alright.
Makes it a lot easier. Over
Yes,
here
it does.
is Vale, the cat, quote unquote cat.
Oh, sorry about your bell. I just couldn't help myself.
I would ask you to refrain from doing that in the future because it hurts our Kenku's ears. when it
Yes,
happens too loudly. So
I will
please
make
refrain.
sure that they refrain from that.
You want to make the introduction as well to give name? He looks at Nakai.
Yes, this is our. I want to say. He's our. I don't really know what he does. He's just here. He
Informed
just has.
us,
Oh, how
Yeah.
nice.
informed us earlier that he heals us.
Yes, he heals our wounds. That's as much as I know.
Mhm.
And he knows a lot. He can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Anyway,
Right back at you.
and out somewhere out there we have our fun little robot Echo. Very large lad. Could not miss him for a mile. For the night, we will be trying to stay at the inn. If you wouldn't mind, if we could meet up in the morning, and we
Yes, of
could
course.
discuss more on this investigation and how we can help.
Yes, I think that will do. I don't have anything particularly of interest in the morning.
Excellent.
What
What is
is?
the name of the tavern that we can look for?
Oh, we really only have one in town, and it's not particularly. Well, man,
Not a
I don't
little
even
bit.
think it has a name, to be honest. Since it's the only one in town, no one really bothers to give it a name.
Ah,
Just
well,
Then
say the
it's-
tavern, and people will lead you to it.
yes. What were you going to ask before that?
Oh, I was just going to ask, where would we like to meet tomorrow morning?
Oh, we could meet at the tavern, or we could walk our way to here. Up to you, really.
Well, how about you, to keep this under lock and key, maybe we should meet here, and I will let you into my office then, and we can discuss.
Perfect. Alright.
Oh,
I
that was
think
it.
we should try and go and rest up.
I do have one last question before we head out.
Yes.
He looks over at the man and is like, are you do you keep track of people that come and go in here, this town?
Or would that be someone?
I don't really bother with that. I'm sure that I would have a record of it somewhere back there. I would better be able to answer that question tomorrow. Most of the time, it is the tavern keep that keeps track of that, because everyone generally goes there when they come into town. But
Alright,
they do give that information to me if you are looking for someone that's been around for maybe longer than a month or two ago.
Oh, and by the way, what is your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Joseph.
Joseph. Okay. Well,
thank you.
Mr. Joseph, oh, thank you for your time. We will meet up with you here in the morning. And
All right.
Okay, and Mio just walks out.
Bisha will follow suit.
Yep, I'll be
And
behind
that-
too.
All right. So
So,
head towards the tavern.
tavern with no name.
The tavern with no name. Yes. The
It'd be a good
nameless
idea
tavern.
if we find out where the tavern is before we go anywhere else, so we know where we need to go.
Yeah.
Vale's gonna look for Echo to inform her that we are trying to look for a tavern before just leaving Echo all alone.
Ah, damn! This was his way of retiring his character.
I would hope not. All right. Go and make a perception check, Vale.
Okay. Roll 1d20 plus what is my perception? +4. Okay, it's decent.
It's decent.
11.
11. Okay.
11.
I know that Echo isn't particularly looking to hide from you, so
Pretty flower.
and okay, so you look around. It takes a little while, but you do eventually find her in the garden area, just kind of looking around peacefully, smelling the flowers.
I
No one knows.
No.
no one knows. Vale makes his way over and kind of tugs at her cloak a tiny bit. It's just like, Echo, we are looking for a tavern right now. We just finished talking to Joseph, and we are talking to him tomorrow about a business of dealing with bandits. Apparently, the lizard folks aren't the ones that were the main issue.
Alright. I'm still gonna be here. You guys need.
Oh, you're going to stay in the garden.
I like the flower. And the little bugs.
They are very pretty. Vale kind of just sees like a bug and some chilling on a leaf and just quickly grabs it, stuffs it in his mouth, and just walk away.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. And I will go look for this tavern, kind of asking around because I wasn't with Visha and Nakai.
Fuck, where's everybody?
Okay.
It's one
Visha and
slippery
Nakai.
cat.
I'm assuming you guys are continuing onward towards the
Yes.
tavern.
Is there a library that we pass by?
I was
Okay,
actually gonna do that.
There's a small one. It's not particularly large. It maybe has as many books as Nakai took out of the last library total. So it's a particularly small library. Small collection of books.
I can just picture Visha boycotting the library.
Oh no. But
Boycotting is a little
maybe the better word is burning.
Burning.
Burn the library.
They will find out how much water I can make.
Alright.
Books can recover from water, not from fire. Most of the time.
Pretty much.
Well, I
Alright.
mean, a wet paper book is kind of already ruined.
Unless you let it dry out a long time. Long time.
But then again, it's
True.
very damaged.
Honestly, I don't care the
Also
condition of the
true.
book. I just want the knowledge in the book.
Well, that doesn't, doesn't always bode well if it's been almost entirely destroyed by water.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So, Misha's just gonna take mental note of the library. What time of night is it?
It's getting on towards late evening.
So, like,
Well, okay. Because of the general location of this place, and the time of year, it's getting closer towards 7 to 8. Because days are it's not winter by any means.
the sun's still out. But
The
it's
sun is
sunset.
the sun is getting it's fairly far down in the sky.
I guess I'm going to ask Nakai, do we want to go to the tavern first, or and get a room, or do we want to go and see the light? Up.
I think getting a room would be a better idea.
Okay.
Then again, it might be a better idea to try and find wherever Vale went.
They will come. They will. Vale is a very slippery cat. I've known them for a while. They always manage to find their way back to me.
In the middle
Yeah.
of the like town square, is like Visha.
Completely lost.
Completely lost.
Wrong turn.
I
Hey Visha, did you hear that? It was like a cat crying. I don't know what that was.
It may be the gunpowder, but I don't hear anything.
It's possible. I mean, if your gunpowder is sizzling, you got a problem.
Yeah, that's actually really true.
Yes.
You probably don't want to be.
Or anywhere around sizzling gunpowder, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Which is why I stand about 15 feet away from Visha at all times. That way I have enough time to run.
Well, Visha actively tries to get closer, so she's not yelling.
15 feet isn't that far to yell.
No, not really. I mean, I can't yell worth beans. People just don't hear me when I yell.
Mm.
Your yells are polite.
No, they're
Anyway.
No, they're not.
not. My yells are not polite.
So, we reach the tavern/inn. And open the door. What do we see?
Drunkards everywhere. Evidently, this bar sells a lot more alcohol than the last one because everyone's really happy.
This place reminds me of
I just groaned.
they're all doing something, but whatever they're doing, everyone is enjoying it. Well, okay, almost everyone. There are a few people that are groaning at tables and not looking too good that probably had a little bit too much to drink.
Nakai, while we're here, keep a close eye on your wallet and your books.
Oh,
And your books.
Trust me, my books are close to me at all times.
Yes.
Literally, like, on you,
Yes.
on top of you, on your shoulders, on your head, balancing between your horns.
No, that's too easy to take. No.
That's,
Now, if I could wedge them between the horns so I can feel them when they're moving, then yeah, maybe.
Alright. Well,
You've got new artwork now, don't you?
we do. We have a new new thing to be drawn. Yes.
Yeah. So, does there
That'll
look
be
to
next
be
week's art.
a person in charge of this anywhere nearby?
Well, obviously there is a bar.
Of course, where most of the drunkards are.
Yes. And there's of course a barkeep, tavern keep, whatever you want to call them, tending to that bar. And there are a few people behind him. My goodness, there are a few people behind him that are working their butts off at this point, trying to keep everyone couth.
So Visha's gonna walk over to the tavern keep, making sure she steps on the creakiest floor to get, just a little vibe
Yeah.
of new stranger comes in, steps on the one creaky floor.
Yeah,
Yeah, only if we had thaumaturgy for this one.
we can't. Sing
I
that
do.
song.
Copyright, yes.
We can't sing that song. It's copyright.
Technically, I do have thaumaturgy.
Squeak! like, oh my.
Visha's just gonna say. Talk to the person in charge. You wouldn't happen to have any rooms, would you?
For how many?
3.
Yeah, we've got a room for 3.
Ah,
We've got 1 room for 3.
alrighto.
Normally we've got a lot of people going in and out here, but I don't know if you've heard, but roads are kind of closed down to the south, so there's bandits and
Yes, we just came from the south.
oh really?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did that go for you? Maybe that's why you came on foot, huh?
Yeah, found some lizard folk, killed a lot of them, got here.
Well, good luck on getting back.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, we've got a lot of problems right now. But I shouldn't bog you down with that. What do you want to drink?
I'll take some water.
Fair enough. And the other?
They'll take some water.
Yeah, no.
The-
They'll
no.
take some
Yeah, after today, I need a drink. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Oh, I like
What
that.
do you need?
Just like an ale or something.
Just, how strong?
Whatever's normal, I suppose.
All right, 70%. No.
No.
Visha's just gonna pat Nakai on the shoulder. Well, you're gonna hate yourself in the morning.
No.
And is gonna walk out, leaving the entire tab to Nakai, looking for Vale.
Oh, trust me, it's just gonna be
Yeah.
one drink and that's it.
Okay.
Tab for the room.
Oh, hell no. I am going to pay
Tab for the
for
room,
myself, and
All right.
I think,
It's just
Well,
Yeah,
one room.
now that I got that joke out of the way.
you know what?
How much for a
Alright.
room?
It would be funny if I paid for myself, Vale, and Echo.
I guess just chill in the garden, but alright.
Yeah.
Visha's just not allowed in.
Well, for that room, it's a silver a person, so that'll be 3 silver for you. Your water will just be 1 copper.
Alright. Visha's just gonna toss a copper and a silver. That covers my fee. And just gonna tell Nakai, you're drinking your room, all on you.
Yep. I expected as much.
Hey, those who can't pull their weight
Yeah?
don't live long.
Don't worry, I've got coins, so. Not enough to be worth it to steal, but I've got enough.
1 gold, like. Alright.
Let me see what's
And for
my.
your soft ale, that'll just be 2 copper.
Okay. Give him the 2 copper and 3 silver. No, 2 silver for the rest of the room.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. He takes it, and he, well, well, he gives you his, oh god.
Oh dear god.
There we go.
The
Get
poor
nothing.
viewers, or like the one viewer that I have, are probably, that's not one of you guys, they're probably really sad that they don't get to see that meme.
Yeah,
They're getting nothing.
they get nothing.
No, you get nothing. Alright, Visha, I mean, are you just leaving, up and going?
I'm paying for my tab, for
Okay.
room, for my drink, and for Vale's.
Near your
Getting
water.
the 2 waters
Yeah.
and heading out looking for Vale, just piping up. I'm gonna go get my cat.
All right.
And
Just-
Nakai, you get your light ale, soft ale,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Just don't
Bitch boys ale.
I am.
don't harass the drunkards.
Oh no. No.
And Beach is gonna
He's
leave.
not doing that.
No.
Beach
No.
is gonna
He's a
leave
book
the
nerd, not
room.
a-
No. I'm taking that and going up to my room.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right.
He does hand you a key.
Do I also get a key?
I think you left before you got the key.
I will be putting down that I have a key from.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Yes.
Put that down. You do have the room key.
Yes. Alright, with my 2 waters in hand, I'm just gonna just shout out, Vale, get over here.
Going out.
Town square just
Probably like across the town, like just.
it's like Visha's just gonna pipe up. Vale, if you don't get over here, you're getting the water.
Do I
Just
hear Misha?
just like one of those angry
Um,
mothers, just like, if you don't get over here, I swear to God, I will beat you with this belt.
You do hear.
Visha's just
Visha.
in an annoyed tone, just like, I swear to God, I will spray your ass.
I made my way over. It's just like I was just trying to look for Echo and telling her where we're going to be staying. Apparently she's just gonna stay in the garden. So did you get the rooms?
Yes,
Room.
I also got you some water to drink.
Thank you. He takes the water from like, with both paws and just drink it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I
Gonna
think
set-
we should some rest tonight and head out in the morning to talk to Joseph.
hold on.
How many rooms do we have?
We have one for me, you, and Bookworm.
How much was for the rooms?
Don't worry about it. Nakai paid for you.
Oh, all right. So let's inside and look for this room.
Alright. Isha's just gonna guide Bailo back to the tavern, just, I don't know.
All right. You head back to the tavern, and yeah, that's just about the same as it was when you left. Still lots of drunkards around, but you head towards the more civil area.
Vale looks over at Visha, like seeing the drunk people. Is like, it kind of reminds me of the ship. Whenever we had those celebration nights.
I wanna kick them like I did on the ship.
Please don't do that. We do not need to have a
Yeah.
ruckus going on. They're not like the people on our ship. There, it was just a bunch of jokes and playful fighting. But anyways, let's get
Yes,
to our
yes.
room.
Alright. Now
And-
Visha will actually no wait, I don't have that yet. Never mind. Visha is going to head up, and as soon as they get room, what is in this room? Is there a table or anything?
Yeah, there's a table, a couple chairs, a bed. Well, like 3 beds,
And me.
Alright.
and Nakai, and
And Nakai's just sitting in like the bed reading or whatnot.
oh yeah, there's a TV here. No.
Yes, I love
Probably,
the
like-
special where there's 3 beds and it's a Kai there.
3 beds and then Nakai.
Probably
I
just
know.
sitting at a table next to a window with a
Is-
book
is
and
there a-
ale. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
Trying to look
Visha
fancy.
is going to take out her revolver, remove the ammo that's currently in it, putting it in her little pouch for her ammo. Put it down, use Tinker Tool to just clean it a bit.
All right.
Vale's gonna put down his stuff that he has like currently on him, and just hop onto the bed and curl up and just have a rest of it.
All right.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah,
Af-
since I
af-
got
after that-
hit.
After the gun's fully cleaned, Visha's gonna go to bed too.
All right.
Is there like 2 beds in here?
three,
Yeah, there's
Three.
there's 3.
three.
Oh, there's 3.
They're not
Just
like
a-
huge. They're
Probably like what, twin beds or something like that.
they're twin beds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Okay.
typically a one-person bed, unless
Yeah.
you're really desperate.
Yeah.
We could probably make Visha's and Vale's. Visha's like what? Was 5'4", and then cat curled up.
Cat.
Yeah, secondary pillow.
Oh my god.
Just, like,
Mm.
just pull the pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean use the cat as a pillow?
Yeah.
Use the.
Sorry. That was
Mm.
You all don't
Yeah.
do that. Like if you
I
have
use-
like
well,
a
I
very
don't have a
large
cat.
animal. Like if you have like a large dog, just lay on him.
My dogs don't like that.
Uh,
They get mad at me.
My dogs used to love that.
Mm-mm.
some of
I
the
don't know,
sounds
maybe-
my dog's stomach makes, it scares me. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Also, my dogs are all very farty, so
Oh no.
That is
but
a
yeah.
fair point. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Time for bed.
Also, they
and time
snore.
to get healed.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Snore. Yeah.
Before
they
we
snore
get
quite a
onto
bit.
smushing our cat, so we get a long rest.
yes, you get a long rest.
Okay.
While you're sorting that out, I have to go again. So, the small
Okay.
intermission. Be
Okay.
back in however long. But yes, I will
What
be
the
back.
fuck is Echo doing?
Echo's just chilling in the
Echo's
garden.
just going out.
Yep.
Echo
Bro,
told
I'm
me what
spending
they
my
were.
entire night just chilling in the
Out.
fucking garden.
Yep.
Imagine like the gardener comes by and just sees this giant robot.
Robot just like
When do we get a statue?
softly humming. Yeah, pretty much. like-
Fortunately, it's all a statue. It's standing so still.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
just
get-
do like.
That's
Yeah.
just like
Those
he
of you
doesn't-
that used abilities that are, whatever. You know
Yep,
the
yep,
deal.
yep,
You know
yep,
the
yep.
drill. Long rest.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Long rest.
And I'll be back in a bit.
Alright.
I'll leave
And
my
by that,
stream running.
he means an
Yeah.
hour.
Just.
And just to make sure that Discord does not
Okay.
hate me.
So while we're doing a long rest normally just like 4 hours sleep,
It's 8 hours.
8 hours of sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do I do? How do I do the
Exclamation
long rest?
point exclamation point G space LR.
Oh, okay.
Space. There you go.
You got a little circle for your character, while mine's
Mhm.
just a square.
So, Vale.
He's just snore. You just hear him snoring. He is
just
he
gonna
is out cold,
pat scratch behind the ears.
and you hear purring. He very much likes affection.
Nakai, would you still be awake?
How late would you say?
Like an hour in.
Hour? Probably.
Nakai, I do have to say thank you for dealing with those spiders while we were out in the woods.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
I will have to say though, you could have done a little bit better with the lizard folk.
Yeah.
I'm a staunch believer of everyone pulls their weight.
Mm.
Vale, Vale has always been there. As you know, I'm not too great with the talky talks
Yeah.
with people. Negotiations is always Vale.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah. I honestly kind of got that vibe from you.
Yes. So I got to know.
Hmm.
Can you provide with this group?
What would you like to know specifically?
If we're in a fight, how hard can you hit?
Well, let me take a look at my hardest hitting one.
Anyway,
Do.
so far, as far as I'm aware of, you
1d6.
just,
So,
as far as I'm aware of, you were able to distribute pain
yeah.
willing folks. That's nice and all, but that only helps barely, maybe relieve some pain from dying man.
That could prevent somebody from dying, but yes.
Maybe, perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, assuming that I can hit my target, I can do a pretty significant amount of damage.
Like break a bone.
However you want to interpret this, but it's 46. So,
Ah,
at higher levels, you add a d6. So,
ah.
that's my hardest hitting at the moment.
So you could. What spell is that?
Guiding Bolt. I mean, I've got other ones that don't use spell slots like Sacred Flame, but that's only a d8, so.
So from what I can tell, you seem to be a bookworm, whatnot.
Yes.
I know no one would mess with us if we have Echo here. Echo, my god. The
Yeah.
bar went quiet with that one.
Yeah.
I think I can find a way. That's all. As long as you manage to help us, I will help keep you safe.
Fair
Given
enough.
that you do not, given that you do not splash me or Vale.
That also determines whether you mess with me. Because quite honestly, I grew up with a sister that was very into pranking me, and I've learned to retaliate.
Ah,
Nothing escalating, just you give what you get.
my family was. I didn't really have much. It was just my father. He was the local. He was a sheriff in a town, and my mother. I wish not to go into too much detail on her.
Yeah.
My father was the local sheriff in a small town, southern continent of Lone Water. Very, very nice copper mining town, middle of the desert.
Mm-hmm.
One day, new politician came in. My father and him disagreed with. They fought a lot. and it ended with many people in that town winding up dead.
Mm. Yeah.
I plan my revenge on this man, on this politician. I only ask that you aid me in this. I know I may not be the best of people. I'm loud, rambunctious, quick to temper, but I ask aid from you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you kind of remind me of my sister a little bit. So,
Huh, really?
yeah, I mean, you pull a prank a little bit too far and she'll. I think most people know of the tiefling temper, so.
Yes, tieflings are as hot-tempered as they are as close to hell. Yes, I've heard the saying.
Yeah, so. As long as you don't betray or.
I promise I will not hurt you.
Fair enough. Honestly, I'm just out here
Well,
to get
I'm-
experience, so.
Yes, I promise I will not hurt you that much.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna get some rest.
There is something I really would like to ask you, though.
And what would that be?
I'm gonna take a quick look at Vale and make sure they're asleep.
I don't know what you would have to roll for that, but
I mean,
Yeah,
do you snore?
I snore in my sleep. Yeah.
Are you snoring? That would be rather obvious.
Has Visha ever told Vale that he snores?
No.
No. You don't hear snoring.
No. I'll risk it. You've been with Vale for a little bit now, right?
Yes.
They seem to act very... for lack of a better term, cat-like. More than a regular tabaxi.
Ha 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 ha. Well, I do have some theories on that one.
My question is, do you think they would like catnip?
Oh boy, do I have a story to
Oh,
tell
God.
you. One time on the boat, I managed to sneak some catnip.
Vale quickly gets up and covers Visha's mouth. Let's talk about this story on the next time.
I knew you were awake.
I'm interested now.
Yes, I'm obviously awake. No interest. Just
The things this cat can do.
Oh, interesting.
no. We're not going into this story right here. We're not going into this.
Oh, I guess we'll
No.
just have to wait until me and Visha are alone to hear it then.
Ah.
Talk of your endeavors, however you please to.
I like on
most of the
how
time-
we've gone from Nakai be like, alright, stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah,
Just like, okay, maybe.
maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
most of the time that I am with Visha, by her side always. But it was an interesting day. That is all I am going to say.
Okay.
Uh,
Um.
do you think you should get to bed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting- um, so, Nikai, thank you for that book. I will make sure to read it whenever I have the chance.
Hopefully, it comes a little bit in handy. I know it has for me.
We're just gonna pipe up. There's a specific book I'm looking for. Maybe this library would have it.
Is
Called
it?
Possibly.
Called The Art of War.
I was. That's what I thought that the book that you wanted.
Yeah.
At first.
Well, anyway.
Seems like the only book you would be reading.
Well,
There be other books, manuals.
tomorrow I wanted to look for an actual bookstore, though. So maybe.
We first have that investigator we have to talk with.
Speaking of the investigator, what are we going to ask so we can have a kind of prep ready and not be kind of
We're gonna
What?
try and see what we can do to help with their investigation. Kill the bandits, save the town, save the princess.
there's a
La di
princess
da
here?
di da. It's just a figure of speech, Vale.
Right. But
Cat
we
intelligence,
we
I
we
swear.
hey, I am pretty smart. Probably smarter than you. As you go in guns blazing, and I actually want to come to a compromise. But anyways, not going to start bickering. Um, we need to figure out where these bandits are, where the common
Yes,
people.
yes, we will be figuring this out when
Hmm.
we talk with the investigator. For right now, all we know is it wasn't the lizard folk,
That is the
and there's maybe a little bit of an issue. So we'll learn more later.
So tomorrow morning, I might need to talk to the tavern owner and see if they see my sister come by. Um, don't need to
Yes,
forget that before heading and talking to
yes.
him if he has any
Well,
information.
what we'll do is me and Nakai will go grab Echo, talk to the investigator. You can talk with the bartender. We'll be at the building if you need to find. Gonna get some
Looking for
shut eye.
catnip.
No.
I'll be right back.
What? It's just oregano I'm gonna have you cook with later.
Sure, sure. Know your type. Just with a few examples that you have pulled.
Well, you enjoyed the one I pulled on Visha.
It was funny, but I don't think you enjoyed getting hit in the face. I would never do that if you pull anything. I would probably get annoyed and probably just give you a little nudge and just like, don't do that again.
Yeah.
But
I still
I'm
say it
used
was
to,
worth it.
I'm used to kind of sibling kind feeling of uh pulling each other's leg.
Yeah.
Um. So what was your sibling like? They were the prankster. Yeah, is what I got
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah. She is actually the reason that I became a cleric.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That must be a very interesting story.
And I'll pull up my sleeve a little bit, and you'll see the golden dragon tattoo. That basically there was a statue of this in a temple that we visited. and I caught my
Alright.
sister with some paint.
Oh, I can probably see where this is going.
Well, I made the unfortunate decision to decide, well, I don't see anybody around. This might be kind of funny, so I helped her. I basically just held her up so she could reach the face of the dragon. All of a sudden, she leapt off my shoulders. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground, and all I see are two priests standing over me, shaking their head.
No. So she just left you like that?
Well, I can't be too mad at her for this, but I
Why did
am.
lead you down the
I mean, I was a little ticked off that they made me scrub the statue and the rest of the damn temple, but
Yes.
after that, I found their rather extensive library.
Ooh,
So,
all that knowledge as you can.
yeah. And from that note that I gave you the other night, you can see that this tattoo comes in handy.
It does to trade all secrets that you don't want any other eyes viewing.
Yep.
Does come in handy.
So,
What are your thoughts about the giant echo?
I guess mostly curiosity.
Yeah, she's a very curious person and kind of serious in a way that we don't know any information. I've never seen a race of her kind, and
Yeah.
she's very intimidating. Given from me being a very small cat and this giant, I don't think a lot of people would be messing with us.
Yeah.
Unless there's something bigger, but we did deal with those lizard folks and they didn't seem to be as much threatened, but they were attacking at a distance.
Yeah.